Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world, online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 Local News for Sunday, August 17th, 2025. I love checking my mail every day. You never know if you're going to get a surprise letter or a package, and oftentimes it isn't exciting stuff, but nothing beats the feeling of getting something fun in the mailbox. On the other end of that spectrum, there's nothing worse than expecting a package or letter that just never seems to arrive. Postal carriers do their best to get letters to your mailbox, but once it gets there, it's susceptible to anyone swinging by and grabbing it, something everyone in the high desert has probably been a victim to at one point or another. If you're in a fairly isolated part of the high desert or just don't want to collect your mail that often, a P.O. box is most people's solution to making sure your mail arrives safely. However, P.O. boxes cost money and sometimes can have a waiting list at your closest location. If you have access to the internet, you should check out the Postal Service's Informed Delivery service. It's free and will let you know what mail you're going to receive that day of the week, either through email or the Post Service's website. Alongside their Informed Delivery service is a super easy mail hold feature that lets you pause your mail service if you're out of town, and then the accumulated mail will be held for you at the post office or delivered to you the next service day. Both of these services are free and just take a USPS.com account, which is relatively simple to sign up for. If you just want to reduce the amount of incoming mail you receive, there are ways to temporarily or permanently remove yourself from lists for things like credit cards and insurance offers. Federal Trade Commission's website has a link to the Association of National Advertisers website where you can remove yourself from most marketers' lists for 10 years. But you have to pay a $7 processing fee and send in something via snail mail. This might be a small price to pay if your mailbox is constantly getting overstuffed with junk mail. There's also a free and easy way to get off the pre-screened credit and insurance offers. At optoutprescreen.com, they offer 5-year and permanent removal of your information from databases. It's a little easier to do via their website than the previous method. And if you have one particular company or mailer that continues to fill your mailbox with unwanted advertising, try contacting the company directly or Googling the company name and opt out. Many times the company will have a form on their website. You may have to make a phone call or navigate your way to a human operator, but a little effort does go a long way when your junk mail trickles down to nearly zero. And finally, while you're on a mission to clear out unwanted contacts from companies, spam phone calls are a major problem without much recourse. That's because robocalls or other phone advertising is illegal anyway, so they aren't paying attention to those do not call lists. That doesn't mean that those lists aren't worth getting on, however. Once again, the FTC has a list to add your phone number to. It's free, and the companies that follow the law will no longer be able to contact your phone number legally. If your phone number is on a robocall list, however, it can take a lot of effort to curb the amount of calls. Don't pick up known spam calls so you can eventually fall off their lists, and we'll have a link to the opt-out website as well as all the other spam and theft fighting services we mentioned in this story on our website, Z107.7 FM.com. And while you're there, sign up for our newsletter. No spam ever, we promise. And that's your news for Sunday. Broadcasting and reporting from Z107.7 News in Joshua Tree, California, I'm Robert Hayden.